What is Internet? Internet, a system architecture that has revolutionized communications and methods of commerce by allowing various computer networks around the world to interconnect. Sometimes referred to as a network of networks, the Internet emerged in the United States in 1970s but did not become visible to the general public until the early 1990s. By 2020, approximately 4.5 billion people, or more than half of the world's population, were estimated to have access to the Internet. It supports access to digital information by many applications, including the World Wide Web. The first computer networks were dedicated to special-purpose systems such as Sabre, an airline reservation system, and Autodinon, a defense command and control system, both designed and implemented in the late 1950s and early 1960s. By the early 1960s, computer manufacturers had begun to use semiconductor technology in commercial products, and both conventional batch processing and time-sharing systems were in place in many large, technologically advanced companies. Time-sharing systems allowed a computer's two resources to be shared in rapid succession with multiple users cycling through the queue of users so quickly that the computer appeared dedicated to each user's tasks, despite the existence of any others accessing the system simultaneously. This led to the notion of sharing resources called host computers, or simply hosts, over an entire network. Host-to-host interactions were envisioned along with access to specialized resources such as supercomputers and mass storage systems, and interactive access by remote users to the computational powers of time-sharing systems located elsewhere. These ideas were first realized in ARPANET, which established the first host-to-host network connection. It was created by the Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA, of the U.S. Department of Defense. ARPANET was one of the first general-purpose computer networks. It connected time-sharing computers at government-supported research sites, principally universities in the United States, and it soon became a critical piece of infrastructure for the computer science research community in the United States. The tools and applications, such as the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, commonly referred to as a email, for sending short messages, and the file transfer protocol for longer transmissions, quickly emerged. In order to achieve cost-effective interactive communications between computers, which typically communicate in short bursts of data, ARPANET employed the new technology of packet switching. Packet switching takes large messages or chunks of computer data and breaks them into smaller, manageable pieces known as packets that can travel independently over any available circuit to the target destination, where the pieces are reassembled. Thus, unlike traditional voice communications, packet switching does not require a single dedicated circuit between each pair of users. DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, formerly ARPA, supported initiatives for ground-based and satellite-based packet networks. The ground-based packet radio system provided mobile access to computing resources, while the packet satellite network connected to the United States with several European countries and enabled connections with widely dispersed and remote regions. With the introduction of packet radio, connecting a mobile terminal to a computer network became feasible. However, time-sharing systems were then still too large, unwieldy, and costly to be mobile or even to exist outside a climate-controlled computing environment. A strong motivation. How does the Internet work? The Internet works through a series of networks that connect devices around the world through the telephone lines. Users are provided access to the Internet by Internet service providers. The widespread use of mobile broadband and Wi-Fi in the 21st century has allowed this